I haven't did this in a minute, but yeah, right now I'm walking. It's raining outside. I'm just trying to wing it, but no, not kind of thing. But just trying to figure out. Right now, I don't have my dogs next to me because I get out the walking and everything. So I really do appreciate everybody's support, everything else. We do, just wonder. But anyways, that said, man, one thing like I said, I was gonna talk about the whole thing about Tupac. Some people say Diddy, killed him, which I mean, is listen, it's possible. Pac was talking about that way before that situation happened. Back in 1990, I think five. I was a kid. My brother got me into rap. I used to listen to rock and roll, so I'm a big fan of, Tupac. Some people are asking me like, well, there's a lot of bad rappers better than Tupac. Um, if we're talking about lyric wise, but even lyric wise, I mean, honestly, it's just there's too much things about Tupac. I mean, honestly, like even the thing I posted up, like you gotta realize he could speak something to you and it's gonna hit you from the heart. Or if like what I'm saying, because a lot of rappers like they sound like Lil Wayne, they sound like Biggie Smalls, we speaking about things, but it's just something about Tupac that, just really hit people. I don't think people understand, like, even when he passed away or supposedly passed away, the thing is, his experience is like crazy. It's like very legendary. Think about it. Back in 1996, he was in the hospital for like 6 to 7 days. The story gets twisted like so much time. I don't even think you understand how epic the story is. Snoop was there and then he changes it up. His mom supposedly said that wasn't her son in the beginning. Like, I mean, the story goes on and on and on. And even on Google, they changed the thing up so many times. Me growing up, I mean, I try to be open to every little suggestion. I don't know. If Tupac's like if he's passed away, then hey, he's one of the biggest legends in this history. If he's still alive, then I could see why he's trying to do the cover up, especially the whole thing, like you said, Machiavelli. He's supposed to be dead for 7 days. It's just crazy how he had everything prepared, whether it was his music, people coming out. I mean, his story is legendary. Like me personally, do I think he's alive? Yes. I mean, but I mean, honestly, it's been so long. So I mean, he could be, and if he is like gone, then hey, so be it. I'm always telling people this all the time. Some people be like, "Well, no, he's just away." Yeah, I get that. Honestly, I'm just walking, trying to speak my mind, and just speak about the situation about Tupac. So yeah, honestly, man, I just hope like some people are watching. Like I said, man, I started this 2 years ago, and I'm always seeing like new viewers, which I'm always thanking you guys for always subscribing to my channel. I know sometimes it's hard for me to speak some things. Right now, I'm just speaking about, like I said, man, I grew up like everybody was always debating. I remember back in the day, I would debate about Tupac or Biggie. Back in the day, and it was crazy. I didn't really listen to his lyrics like that because again, I didn't really know too much. My brother got me into him, and even Big Pun. Like I felt like Big Pun is better than Biggie Smalls. But I mean, everybody has their opinion. I feel like it's a lyric thing. And even Biggie, like his story was also epic too. So, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Half these rappers wouldn't be the way they are if half these rappers were still alive. Big L was still alive. And thing, like I'm pretty sure, like even Little Wayne, like, bro, he started getting good after that because he got around. He was in the Hot Boys. He wasn't even big time until after. And even now, it's like it's just crazy. But that said, like I said, with Tupac, man, it's just his story's crazy, man. Like, everybody's always telling me, like, dude, did you know how many people killed him? Orlando, something they say killed her, man. So it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Yo, what's up? I'm just walking home now. Yeah, I already did the drive, so I'm just walking home. But yeah, but no, no, yeah, I'm walking home now. Like, I just already finished. I finished around 3 o'clock. But yeah, yeah. Or 3:10. Like I said, I walked a little bit and then I'm walking home right now. Oh, damn, I was like, so that's kind of a miracle, but oh, okay. That's what's up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. I was kind of serious. What's up, bro? Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, okay. But I got you. Oh, okay. All right, sounds good, bro. All right, later. Yeah, that was my brother, real quick. Like I said, man, he's the one that got me into rap. Like Tupac, man, it's kind of serious. Hey, what's up, guys? I really do appreciate you guys always showing support and guidance and stuff. But yeah, but nah, but like I said, back again, like with Tupac's situation, man, his story is legendary, man. Um, everybody's always telling me like, dude, even now, like people talk about the Diddy situation. The crazy part about Diddy, Pac was talking about half these rappers, like Jay-Z. If you really pay attention to his message and everything else, he was talking about so much different stuff. Like it's not even funny. Like the fact with Jay-Z, Beyonce, and even about him being, about the baby oil stuff. Man, Pac gave you clues so many times. And people was always making a joke like, yo, but Pac used to be his friend and etc. I mean, that's probably true. And listen, man, I'm not judging like what the situation is. It's just it's pretty hectic, man. Like you gotta understand, like the fact that Pac, nobody was listening to him in the beginning was pretty crazy. Like Pac was talking about Diddy from the whole jump off. He was talking about bad boys. If you ever remember, hit 'em up, riding my enemies and all that other stuff. Like he was talking about people before this situation happened. You know what I'm saying? Even Eminem, like I never liked it Eminem in the beginning. I'm not gonna say a lie. So even though I'm a big fan of his now, probably like my number two because I switched. But you gotta realize, like in the beginning, I didn't think nobody was gonna be as good as Pac. Cause I grew up around Pac and I loved him. So like everybody's always like, well, who you like better? Which I posted that up. And like I liked it the way Snoop did. I don't know if Snoop hates on him sometimes. It's funny because he's always talking about that's my brother. Then he's talking about loyalty and stuff. But then I feel like he's talking smack. You gotta realize, like I grew up listening to that. Like my brother got me into it. Like I'm not gonna say like I'm a big true hip hop fan or a rapper, but you gotta realize like I was listening when I was saying ain't nothing but a G thing. Or what I'm saying, Dr. Dre, like back in the day. Like I heard a lot of stuff. Like when they made Death Row, I was like, word, man, this is the crew, man. This, you know what I'm saying? I was a little kid at the time, but I was like, man, this is the, this is the thing. I was born in 1980, 80 something. So you gotta realize back in 90s, bro, like I grew up with Pac and Eminem, but not Eminem because Eminem was like after. But you know what I'm saying, Dr. Dre and everything, and it was just acting, man. I think one of the biggest things, man, Tupac just, and even though he wasn't a gangster, it's just the stuff that he was speaking and the just the history. Some people don't understand that. Like even then, I didn't even understand it. Like some people tell me, like, "Yo, dude, you gotta realize, like, Pac wasn't really in the rap game. He was singing poetry, which a lot of rappers do that too. So it's crazy how people judge it and stuff. But he was one of the crazy people. Am I saying like he's the most gangster person? No. Am I saying like he's the like lyrical and stuff? Because you gotta realize like his lyrics would hit somebody. You gotta understand like he sung so much different stuff than a lot of people. Like a lot of people, it wasn't even just me. Like I remember one time when he got out, he kept talking about death row. There was so much people in the thing. Like suppose they said he was bigger than Black Panther, because he had a lot of people arrive with like he changed the nation. Like if you remember back in the day, like if anybody truly remembers back like before they came out with all this new history, like he was rightly there, bro. It wasn't even like relevant in so many situations. Like he was there helping so much people out. Like that's what people don't understand. Some people understand like some of his size. Some people less like his song. Some people other stuff. But man, like I said, like I was always hearing my brother was always educating me and other stuff. I didn't understand, of course, but man, he was Tupac. Man, he was a legend. Man, he's one of the best rappers to me personally. I feel like he was one of the greatest, like from everything, man. Because you got to understand, like there was stuff he did, like and even when he was singing about women, like you know what I'm saying, the whole like got to keep your head up and all this other stuff. Man, he was doing a lot of crazy stuff. Think about it. And even when he did that story about Brenda got a baby, bro. His shit was. You got to realize he had problems with the cops, and even though he wasn't like a gangster like that. I don't know if people know his story, like how they banged him on the cement for crosswalking and jaywalking, and it was his story is that thing, man. You got to realize, like a lot of people don't seem to understand how he grew up and stuff. Like you gotta realize he didn't grow up like that in the beginning though. If you truly understand the story, like it wasn't like the story with Biggie Small. He wasn't hustling like that type of situation until like after. Or you know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Eminem, like Eminem loves him or loves his story because the way his mom and his mom and how they didn't have a dad. And I didn't understand that Eminem's crazy because I seen Eminem like the stuff he had to go for a white person. You know what I'm saying? It's his ethic. Like nobody thought in a million years Eminem would be one of also the greatest rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's funny how I just started liking him because I started listening to his story. Like I always hear this song because my brother was always playing his music. Like sometimes my brother would play him like even when the back in the day when he's like, "Hi, my name is Shimmy Sim Shady." You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I said, "I'm sorry, mama," but it was kind of crazy back in the day. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of stuff like just me personally. Like I was like, wow. With it's just that thing, man. Jay Z, I really wasn't listening to that much, but I did like some of his songs, but he wasn't really like that, like to me, man. I was always into rock and roll and pop and stuff. Believe it or not, my brother got me into some rap songs. And even now I'm not listening to rap like that. Like I miss the old school rap, like even how Tupac, because some of these rappers I be listening to, it's not the same like how it was back in the day. Like sometimes I hear some people sing yes like Tupac and stuff, but it wasn't the same. I don't know how to explain that you guys would understand that. Like some of the stories I hear, and then even then, like they change it up. It was not the same like how it was back in the day. I felt like if Tupac was still alive, like just he would probably be way bigger than it is now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He died very, very young. I noticed a lot of the greatest, and when I say greatest, I mean like Richie Valentine, Big L. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna sit here and say they probably would, but they could have been. They could have been like very great. It's like some people compare like the Michael Jordan situation to LeBron. Like you gotta realize they're two different athletes, two different eras, and some people be like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? LeBron is better than Michael Jordan." I mean, yes, I can see why people say that. Like you gotta realize, like it really depends. Like I know sometimes I get a debate with my brother about it. You gotta realize that Michael Jordan. Like I understand because some people don't even try to bring his history. Like he's done this, he does that. Like, dude, you gotta understand when it comes to basketball, and again, I don't know about sports than a lot of people, so but I'm saying like the stuff that I like example with Michael Jordan, you gotta realize his era, his time was different. Some people compare it about the Chicago Bulls. Okay, Chicago Bulls, let's think about this. Yes, he might have had a team that helped him, which a lot of basketball players do that. But you gotta realize it's not the same because LeBron, man, he switched to like 3 to 5 different teams just to get where he was. He wasn't in the Cavaliers like that whole time, like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or like Larry Bird. And I'm not hating because hey, listen, he did his thing. Yes, he's a very good basketball player. But is he a GOAT? And technically, come on, man, let's be serious. What is a GOAT? Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like, I never heard Michael Jordan say, like, he's the GOAT, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if he did, like, I look back to a lot of his videos, and I could be wrong. Maybe he did, but I'm always seeing him like, you got to realize, he looks at this as everybody else. LeBron's always being mad cocky about it. But either way, like I said, like, let's be serious. It's two different eras. Me growing up, I mean, I grew up with Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother got me again to the basketball. That's why I try not to say no more because a lot of people are very competitive of everything. Like, let's be serious. And even football, I really never got into football. To rest in peace, my boy died, Brian. You know, I'm from Boston, but I think that's the one team I don't like. And it could have been maybe the competitiveness or me getting bullied a lot or maybe the color. But let's be serious, man. Like I said, like I like Baltimore. Back in the day, like Ray Lewis, or like even some, like I really didn't watch football that much. Like even when I did, I never really liked the Patriots. It was like Bill Russell, I think his name is, or not Bill Russell. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The dude that was before, Tom Brady or the coach or whatever, or the quarterback. But again, man, like I said, man, it's just crazy, man. Like I said, even now, like I'm thinking about when it comes to rap, when it comes to sports. Everybody has their different eras and stuff. The one person I could say that's nasty, it took me a minute, is I gotta give him credit. No matter how much I don't like him, is yes, Tom Brady. I agree with you on a certain extent. Yes, in football, nobody ever thought he was gonna get 6 and 7 rings. And the reason why I said six, because he got one for the Patriots, 6 rings with the Patriots. I didn't think in a million years, because again, I'm not a big fan of Patriots. I don't know if you ever see my videos and everything else. I'm not really a big fan. I'm a fan of every other team, when it comes to Boston Red Sox, the Celtics or the Bruins. But when it comes to football, I'm not really a big fan of, you know what I'm saying, Patriots. I really don't see them. I know they are, and everybody, and I'm always making a joke about it. And you got to realize, I know it's New England. And yes, this is New England, but you got to realize, you got Boston Red Sox. I heard they used to be called, the Boston Patriots or whatever. And some people still do, but it's not. I don't know. It feels kind of weird. I feel like there's three teams, not four. Most of the time I go for Baltimore because there's a B on it. But I mean, like I said, I'm not really into football like that. That's probably my last one. So some people ask me, like, well, dude, you're from Boston. Yes, I'm from Boston. And yes, I like this team, but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like an example, like I said, Tupac. Yes, I know, like some people ask, like, dude, there's crazier rappers like Big Pun, Big L, yes, that does crazy lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And I get that Tupac's not the greatest flower or freestyler, but again, like I told you, the reason why I love him so much is because stuff he says and stuff that just touches your heart. You listen to a song, you're like, wow, that was Pac? Wow, like really, like, and you hear Biggie, and you're like, to me personally, like I'm used to it because I hear a lot of rappers like him. Like, yes, it's gangster, and yes, the stuff he says is real, but it's not the same when you hear Pac stuff. Like the stuff he was doing back in the day wasn't the same how people are doing it now, bro. You gotta understand, like Pac, he was making like stuff like that's why a lot of things, like I'm always hearing people, like even Eminem, I respect Eminem. It took me a long time, but I like what Eminem said. Like, yo, the fact that, you know what I'm saying, Tupac got him in and this, that, and the third. And I thought it was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. One thing I will say too is some of these concepts and some of these rappers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They're just in it for money, power, fame. And I get it. Tupac probably was too. But again, it's just I don't know. It's like I said, once again, it's just hard to explain. I know I'm doing a little bit better because I do normally stutter like I am a little bit, but it's not the same like how it was back in the day. One thing I like, even when they had the Wu-Tang Clan or Method and stuff. I mean, again, a lot of the music that it is now and before, like I'm always hearing the same stuff. Like sometimes I'm just hearing about people talking about money, negative stuff, and it's fine because, dude, I love it. Like the music's good. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other times that I'm like, I don't get it. Like I'm like, okay. I'm like, dude, you singing the same way like this person is. Or you're doing the same thing like this person is. Or your lyrics is the same. It's like, dude, I'm like, are you singing or is this person just writing your lyrics? Like, I'm like, you guys sound just so much alike. All you guys talk about money, power, and females and all this, and I'm like, that's fine, but it just sounds the same. At least when you had Pac, you had Big Pun, like yes, he was singing, and yes, he was from New York, and even like even Pac was like growing up, but it's just the lyrics are way different than it is now. Like it's not the same. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. It's like yo, when he used to sing about their mama and all this other stuff, it was just kind of ethic. Sorry, have a beautiful day. Long time no see, man. God bless. But yeah, like what I'm saying? Like it's just ethic, man. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like just say hi to somebody, but I don't think they recognize me. They're ignoring me. I know they're busy, but yeah, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing this walking every day. Some people ask me like, dude, you're doing good. Like, how you doing? Dude, yes, yes. Obviously, some people ask me and I forget sometimes. Yes, I had to sleep. It's been over a year. And then I talked to like one of my therapists or somebody, and they're like, yo, dude, they're afraid that I'm doing a limbic or hurting myself. And I'm like, dude, I'm just doing the walking every day. I used to do videos and they seen him, even after surgery and before. I'm just trying to keep up. I made this video just to, what I'm saying, do it, man. Like you can see it. Eventually, I'm gonna have to do another goal because I'm close to 200. I did gain a little bit of weight back, so I'm hoping to go back down. But again, I'm just winging it. Some people are telling me like, yo, dude, you cheated or you doing this and you doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I keep telling them like, yo, dude, I'm just even now I'm walking in the rain. Like it stopped raining, thank God, but like I'm walking every day. I walk my dog. I try to do at least 4 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to keep it up. I try to burn 1,000 calories. And again, I show you guys the video. I show you guys when I lose weight because I don't show you when I gain weight because I don't think you really, like, if you guys want, I could redo it again, but I try to show you, like, what I'm trying to be committed to because it is, a handful. Like I said, once I hit the 200, I'll be really satisfied. I'm hoping to go under, but it's a process, man. You know what I'm saying? And dude, I'm already good. I'm just trying to get healthy as best as everybody here. And I appreciate everybody's support. I'm trying to do a different goal. Sometimes it's hard. People be like, well, you can make money on. Dude, if I was to make money on him, I'd probably just do it just to have enough just to take care of my dogs. The reason why I say that because I have two dogs. They help me out emotionally and sometimes even physically, when it comes to depression and everything else. But, and besides you guys, like I try to wing it, you know what I'm saying? I started this journey. I never think I was gonna have a dog. When I first, my brother, like, we were supposed to go to New York, watch the boxing fight. Some dude offered me the dog and he was willing to do payments and I was so happy. I think I didn't even wanted to cry, man. I was so happy and I'm pretty sure you guys seen my dog. You know what I'm saying? I have one that's a handful, but I don't regret it, man. I would never think, like, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate everybody on here. Sometimes I just try to figure out what to say. People are like, well, you said it like, "Dude, trust me, I can record you when I'm like talking to my friends and I'm joking. I know what to say. Sometimes I'm talking to you guys so much, I'm trying to figure out what to say or how to say. So sometimes when I answer your questions, it's so much easier because I'm trying to figure out what material. Because again, I've been doing this for 2 years. So I'm like, even when I'm doing the live thing right now, I'm talking from the heart. It's not like I'm setting this up, trying to figure, well, let me, you know what I'm saying? Because yes, I am talking about Tupac and I'm debating or whatever you want to call it, but dude, you got to realize, like, I'm talking about something I figured because I'm always hearing people talk. Like, this whole Diddy thing, people have been talking about for a minute. Like, yes, he's locked up. And even though some people are like, they're disappointed, but dude, let's be serious, man. You're still gonna, I know some people are still gonna hear his music. Just like the R. Kelly situation. Like I grew up, like I was shocked about Bill Cosby. But at the same time, man, like watching this stuff and even now, like, what do you want me to say, man? Like, it's crazy how this life is. Like you never expect all these people to do the way they are. That's why I tell a lot of people you need to be careful. I have some family and friends, like sometimes like they don't treat them like, listen, the way the era was back in the day and it is now, there's a lot of sick people out there. You gotta be careful, man. I see some people get taken over, and over here where I live at, I seen a lot of different stuff. And I try to pray that, you know what I'm saying, that nothing happens. But there's only so much you could do, man. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like Tupac always say, like, you got to keep your head up. And even then, people like a lot of the rappers, like sometimes I'm not gonna say this is amazing, but sometimes it's the fans' fault and other people because you got to realize, like, dude, come on, let's talk about the R. Kelly thing. I'm not blaming the fans, or I'm not blaming but I feel like it's both of their faults because the parents was really involved. They could have been helped out. But I mean, it's just crazy. Like hearing all this conspiracy and all this other stuff, I keep thinking about it. I'm like, wow. Like it makes you think and think. And some people, like even me talking about it a little bit, I just think it's crazy. I think it's crazy how much people are just coming on this population and just doing stuff. The reason why I put like no kids, because I know what I'm talking about is not good. So I try to do just mostly adults. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about, somewhat what I'm talking about, because I'm pretty sure some of you guys know who Tupac Shakur is. You know what I'm saying? Growing up around him, you know what I'm saying? You guys know who R. Kelly is. You guys know who P. Diddy or Puff Daddy, you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy, the situation. You know what I'm saying? The situation with P. Diddy, like him doing the stuff he did, and he's a powerful person. You gotta realize that you see how much stuff he had on people, blackmails and all this other stuff, and how he's getting out. He's getting short time. It just shows you how much the government has that we don't even realize. Sometimes you can watch a TV show, and that TV show tells you a lot. Like you don't think of it because you be watching like, say an example, like you be watching CSI or you watching like SWAT and you watching all that stuff. And you're like, yeah, that's a good show. And you're probably like knowing that is, but you're not thinking of it like, dude, you gotta realize the government has that much power on us. Like you gotta understand, like the stuff about even Illuminati or the Illuminati or whatever they call it, you gotta realize like the fact that you know what I'm saying, Cat Williams or something, you gotta realize, I'm not big time, so I doubt some of that. But if it does, it does. Like I said, I don't think they would worry about me too much because I'm just somebody little. I'm not big time. A lot of people probably don't care what I say too much. But you gotta understand, like, there's a lot of conspiracy out there. There's a lot of people that really involved in stuff. Like you just think about it. Going back to the Tupac situation. Think about it. I've never been out there, but my brother's been out there, and I had a few people. Think about it. There's a lot of cameras in Los Angeles. Where Tupac got shot at. Think about it. You really think all that conspiracy? Just think about this real quick. He got shot, and there's not a single person that got it. You don't think there was a lot of cover up. Like there's a lot of people, there's a lot of cameras, there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of things involved. Like you gotta realize, like I remember getting hit by a car and they knew the tracking number. They figured out that person and the person like went far away. Think about it. Like they had trackers all over. Like even now, like I'm walking, you see there's like satellites up in the air. You really think they could have found that situation with Tupac? Come on, man. I feel like there's something because Tupac, it's not that he was scared of the cops, but he knew how much power he had. There was a lot of people around him. There was a lot of cops involved. If you hear that story, and even the TV shows, just think about it. Just watch it. Like I'm listening to it, and I'm always hearing the thing. And like I said, it doesn't make a difference because if he's alive, he's dead. But just think about it, man. He was big. I remember some people, like even some rappers that was next to him, that died after because they knew that something about Tupac, and they had to keep their mouth shut. Like, don't you think that's funny? You hearing this stuff to this day, you still hearing it. This is right back in 1996, and you still hearing it to 2026. Finally, now they're saying that it's actually Diddy. Remind you, they had all these different theories. They said, oh, we got this other dude arrested. Suge Knight, did the hit, and then Diddy did the hit on Biggie. You know what I'm saying? There's like so much different theories. But yet, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly out of nowhere, it's official, it's Diddy. And it could be. But again, this is why I said it's the craziest conspiracy. They still haven't said it. They talk about the Michael Jackson situation. They talk about the Elvis situation. You gotta realize, Pac King was supposedly closed. Then actually they couldn't show no pictures in the beginning. Even his autopsy. They didn't show really no autopsies till like way later. Supposedly, like, they didn't have nothing. Like, don't you? It's kind of weird. After a few weeks, even a few days, whatever you want to call it, like they didn't have no autopsy. Like growing up, I didn't hear nothing about like how they opened them up, etc. And even all these extra tattoos. I hear about it like a few years later. Don't you think that's weird? Like, dude, you're showing all this stuff like later, just to make it more big time. In the beginning, it wasn't even a thing. Like, supposedly, like, oh, he died 7 days after. But yet they didn't have his thing open. They didn't have his thing. His mom that supposedly, yes, I get it that she said that was her son or whatever. But in the beginning, what I heard was in the beginning, like she didn't know that was her son. Or that wasn't her son. You know what I'm saying? This conspiracy's been going on for so many years. So many years. But yeah, it's official. It's Diddy. And it could be, but it's weird. All the conspiracy that you're hearing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, listen, man, I'm just telling you my opinion. Like, listen, man, whether it's true or not, it's just crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, everybody knows, like, of course, I'm just telling you a theory of mine, but we all don't know in that craziness, so it's understandable. But, man, I do wish the best, man. Eminem, like, he's one of the best rappers, man. Right now, I still love Pac better. And, I'm glad. Like I said, I try to get an autograph, but, like, I know he's very busy. I try to Wow, I can't even afford it, but I tried to go one time. And even when I had my first heart attack, Eminem was like a real. I could never get autograph for Pac, so I was trying to get one from Eminem. But again, I know he's busy, man. So I'm not hating. I try to write letters, but then I stopped. When I learned the Stanley thing, like I was like, damn, that could have been me. I was like, thank God I didn't do that. I was like, cause at the time I was really out of some stuff. I remember one time, like, you know what I'm saying? I was hating, like, and it was actually the Pac situation, but I was like, man, that could have been me. I was like, that's a crazy story. But, like, hey, man, who am I? Like, now like I said, I'm happy with my dogs. Like, yes, like, I hope I get an autograph one day, but I try to write to a favorite few of my rap friends and even, rappers, football players. But, I try to get one of Ray Lewis and, even then, I got the worst luck. So, I think, but yeah. What's up, girl? Hi, baby. How are you? Chilling, chilling, chilling. Yeah, man. So it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. But no, man, like I said, man, I'm just letting you know my story, especially like people always asking about my walking. Saying, like I said, I used to be 600. I went down and up. Like, the last time I got it was like 360 something before I got the surgery. And now I'm 205 and I went back up. So I might be like 220 something. Trust me, when I get the next weight, I'll let you know. The last one I had like a few weeks ago was 212. So I gained like maybe like 7 pounds. But dude, I'm just trying to wing it. Like I said, man, end of the day, it's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I hope everybody's having a good day. You know what I'm saying? I pray that, this thing is thing, but I just all I could do right now is just try to pray. Try to hope for everything. I hope the best for everybody. Try to get my health together. But yeah, it's just crazy, 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 man. I really do appreciate everybody. Right now I'm just in Broadway. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. I'm almost in. Let me see how much steps I did today. Let's see. So I didn't hit my goal, but I did about like 17K. So I got like 30 minutes left, which I got all day to hit it. So I'm not worried. I'll show you the second. But yeah, right now I'm waiting for the cars. These cars are crazy. So yeah, I'm just trying to wait. It's about to be red light. But I really do appreciate everybody, especially on this YouTube channel. When I first started this YouTube, and if you look at it, I was a big dude. Might have been like three something, maybe four. I can't remember. I was trying. I was like, man, I know I'm not gonna get no subscriber, and I did, and I'm happy. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes off. Like I tell some people don't have to watch it, but I really do appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody's guidance, because at first I couldn't even get none of my family, even associated friends. Like, well, I'm not really into YouTube. I'm like, man, I'm always seeing you watch YouTube. What are you talking about? You can't even subscribe to my channel, bro. I'm like, man, but I got over it after a while. Like I said, thing, and like I really do appreciate all you guys support and guidance and everything. I'm just trying to, say manage and stuff. So again, I really do appreciate it. Right now, I'm about to, be at the crib in a few minutes. So yeah, I just really appreciate it. You know, like I tell you, man, I'm always trying to figure out what to say and how to say. Yes, I was talking at the beginning. I'm trying to figure out not ideas, but trying to, think. Because again, man, I really do appreciate you guys watching. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, yes, I can show my dogs. And some people told me that, and I got to get better at them because sometimes they're a handful. Right now I'm just showing you just the walking I'm doing while I'm talking, but it's crazy. You see, right now I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? Laundry mat. Trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Uh. Sometimes I get a free drink from my boy. I really do appreciate him, and just my homegirl, Dina. They've been helping me out a lot. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, man, I really do appreciate everybody. My auntie Caro, you know what I'm saying? My boy Micah, he's probably tried to shoot me like 5 times. Now I'm always joking around, man. He's a cool dude. Like I said, I get very the thing about him, like he's always telling me how fake I am. Oh, I'm sorry, his friend. Dude, I just try to be like myself. Dude, I'm very annoying sometimes, and I try to explain to him, dude, I'm just me. I get on the game to have fun. And he's like, yo, but nah, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bro, like, what do you want me to say? Like, when I first met him, I was joking with him. I was like, dude, man, he came back on cheesesteak. And I still say that to this day to him. I'm like, man, he came back on some cheesesteaks. I'm like, man, it's all kind of serious. And to this day, like he'd be like, and his boy's like, well, dude, I don't know if that's really him. Like, I'm like, technically it is and it isn't, because dude, I get on the game to have fun. What is the point of getting on the game and being serious? Which I was on the game for a while. I just finally got off the game. But what is to be on the game if you're just always serious and mad? You're just game banging on some cheesesteaks. Like, bro, I try to, figure out the best way to do this and how to do it sometimes. Whether, you appreciate it or not, like, what do you want me to tell you? Like, I'm just trying to wing it, I'm almost here. You're about to see my dogs in a few minutes, but yeah, man, like, it's just kind of serious, you know what I'm saying? I try to wing it, but it's definitely crazy, man. I really do appreciate you guys, always supporting me, guiding me, and just being there. I know I said that a few times, but yeah, man, it's just crazy. You know, obviously, man, I'm just trying to think. I watch the boxing, but sometimes I don't because it's just serious. You know what I'm saying? Once again, but yeah, man. But hold on, let me put this down for a second. Like I said, I'm about to head in the house. Try to get my bag off. Gotta take off the other thing. But yeah, I'm about to end in a few. Man, I'm about to show you my dogs. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to wing it. Sometimes I try to figure out what to say. Hold on a second. Still raining outside. It's crazy. I hope tomorrow doesn't rain too much, but I know it's supposed to. I'm trying to, do some more walking. Uh, Well, I'll figure it out. I always do. Yeah, man. Like I tell you guys all the time, I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for always being there, supporting me, whether I'm talking baloney, smoke, and all this other stuff. I just try to figure out what to do and say. Yeah, man. Right now I'm walking up on the house about to, get on my dogs. You know what I'm saying? But, whew, all right. Yeah, man. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. What? Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Dog's right here. Ella, move! Oh! Oh, all right. Yep, yep. Rookie right there. Milo. Let's go, Joe. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Where'd you go, you go, come on. Let's go, Papa. Let's go. Come on. Where'd you go, you go? Where'd you go, you go? Want some water? You want some water? I know, baby. You hungry? I'll give you guys some food. Hold on. Yep, yep. So right now, like I said, man, I just like, when it comes to all that, like I told you, with the whole conspiracy and even all the other stuff, like the Tupac and stuff is just crazy. What's up, Gojo? What's up, baby? What's your paw? Give me paw. Give me paw. Good boy. You hungry? You hungry? You hungry? I know, baby. I know. I know. I know. I know. Hold on. Let me take this off. I know, baby. I know. You want to say hi to my fans? You want to say hi? These are the people that show. I really do appreciate. They always supported me. I want to thank everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ruthia. Yep, Ruthia. What's up? You want to say hi to them? You want to say hi? You want to say, oh, 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 oh. You hungry? You hungry? You hungry too? Yeah, you hungry? Yeah, yeah, you hungry? I know, baby. I know, I know. Yeah, baby, I know, I know. Hold on, baby. Let me switch the camera over. Oh, yeah, they're right up with a feed, though. They haven't eaten all day. It's my fault. Okay, baby, I'm gonna feed you. Hold on, baby. Oh, oh, okay. Ooh, walk away, Rukia. Hold on, baby. Sit down, sit down. Rukia, come. I'm gonna give you a parade. Rukia, come. Come, Rukia. Rukia, come. Yep, good dog. Come on. Yep, yep, come on, Rukia. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna give you that. Yeah, I know, baby. I know, I know. I know, baby. I know. Let me feed it next. Hold on. So, all right. Okay. Hold on a second. I think Bojo. The big guys here. I want to feed them there. That's so cool. So here you go, Bojo. Here you go, baby. Here you go. Well, they're both eating. I gotta redo the poll, but I'll do it after. Oh yeah, see, there she goes. She's eating. Yep, yep, it's okay. Good girl. Go ahead, eat, baby. Yep, yep. I try to separate what I feed the subs all, but yeah, it's okay. Yep, go ahead, eat. It's okay. Don't eat. It's the food. Go ahead, eat. Yeah, he sees this, so he wants the board. Go ahead, eat. Yep, 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 yep. Good girl. Good girl. I know. Good boy. Yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Boy, eat up. Yep. You hungry? Go ahead, eat. But go, Joe. Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Eat. Go eat. Eat. Go, Joe. Go eat. I know you hungry still. Go ahead, eat. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no, baby. Go ahead, eat. Yep. That's it. That's all you want? Well, man, thank you guys for watching me. I really do appreciate it. Have a beautiful day. Remember, if I had to choose, man, like I said, I think they're both major rappers. Like Eminem and Tupac, like, you know what I'm saying? I would say, like, for me, they're equals, but if I had to choose, I'd definitely say Pac. Reason why I say Pac, because besides me growing up, and just the wisdom and, like I said, like the last video I said, like Eminem would agree. So, you know what I'm saying? I really do, appreciate it, man. I hope everybody has a beautiful day and God bless. Well, I'm out. Thank you guys again for always supporting me.